peace, and wellness. Gratitude and guidance. It's funny. I was just out here working out at the park. Met this brother. We out here repping out. I was just talking to him about life cycles, and we was just building about emotional trauma, emotionally charged thoughts, and we was talking about just stability in life as men and how things are changing out here. And I was explaining to him how I've been asking the Creator what's next. Kind of like I met a ceiling. And the brother responded and he said, we can create ceilings for ourselves. And in that moment, I realized that even though I'm going through a tough emotional situation right now, a lot of emotional turmoil, a lot of things that I don't understand, a lot of things that I feel like is being hidden from me, I will say that I still see an opening of opportunity within this. I still feel as though something could be waiting for me that is great out of this, just so long as I stay on course and successfully pass the test. It reminds me of when I started my business, because I didn't know I was starting a business because I first started off just implementing more discipline in my life. And how did I do that? The first thing that I did was change my dietary law, change up my habits. I drastically changed anything in my life that I had the most control over. Right? Within implementing more workouts, my dietary law, different herbal remedies, sea moss, I started taking my most greatest asset more seriously, which is my health. From there, that promoted neural activity within my mind to be able to create supreme well-being. But I had no idea that frequency of discipline was closing the time gap to materialize what it is that I'm doing now. Now, just think if I could use this, what I'm going through, as an opportunity to see that this could be an actual opportunity for me to do the same thing in a different timeline, which would be the now, because everything is the now. But I take this and I say, this could be an opportunity of a lifetime, what I'm going through. Maybe this is an opportunity for me to grow into something that I can never even imagine that I will become. I mean, I always talk about becoming, but the process in between becoming, you can't dictate the test. You can't dictate what's going to happen. You don't know. You're stepping into the unknown of not knowing. I have some emotionally charged thoughts that I'm trying to regulate and control that carry over into the next day. Think about that in the human experience when it happens to us. This is how we get caught up in cycles of trauma. Cycles of thought patterns that have no benefit to us and limitations, and how we transmute that is to say, in the midst of the adversary, this could be one of the greatest moments of our life. I know it don't seem that way. Damn sure don't seem that way for me. But one thing I can say is that I trust the Creator, and I trust the strength that the Creator has put in me to strengthen my subconscious mind, to strengthen my intuition, to be able to listen to what the Creator is trying to show me. I trust that. I trust my intuitive abilities. I'm very intuitive. I know things when they happen, how they happen, and ask people when they happen, just to get the details, because I know that it had happened. The premonition seer is within me. That's one of my spiritual gifts. How did I get there? Was through meditation and talking, artful communicative transformation. How y'all doing? That's one of the ways that I got there. Where am I going now? Where am I going now? That's the question that I've been asking myself. Just because you found purpose doesn't mean that it's always a straight path. The path has winds and dips. Might even come across a body of water that you gotta swim through. You might find yourself almost drowning. You might find yourself sinking. You gotta pull yourself up, gasping for air. Don't feel like you're gonna make it. Then God throw you that lifeline in the form of a yacht. $1 million quality of life. Idea that changes you and your whole family for the rest of their life, the rest of the days they live on this earth. There's always a chance, a probability of you becoming the person that God has set for you through adversity, through calamity, through emotional turmoil. The thoughts I've been having lately and the feelings that I've been feeling lately, I can't explain them. If I tried to sit here and describe and explain them, it wouldn't make any sense. So the best way for me to contribute to somebody who might be going through something similar, some sort of paradigm shift or emotional, the inner emotional calamities that you could be going through, the best way I can contribute to somebody that could be going through the same thing is to document it and communicate it the best way that I can so we can get through it together and find that light. Find that opportunity of a lifetime within this calamity, within this tragedy, within this feeling of sadness, of disparity. Peace and wellness to the family.